Hey everyone, my name is Kenise Grigsby and I'm going to be talking about some drills that you can do with phonics. One of the books that I use is Sounds and Letters for Readers and Spellers. And this book has a lot of things in it, but one thing I want to point out is segmenting. Okay, so in the Unit 3 of the book it talks about segmenting. And it uses hand shapes for you to learn how to segment and teach your students how to segment. So let me give you an example of what you can do. For example, if the word is stop, you use your fingers on your hands to show how many sounds or phonetic sounds are in the word. So this is what you do. You say s, t, a, p, stop. And that's a way that you can practice with your students. Another way that they use phonics drills is with blending. So they say, listen and repeat. S, t, a, p. S, t, a, p. Stop. Okay? By bringing your fingers together, you know that you've blended each of the sound. You segmented each of the sounds and now you blend it into becoming one word. Those are some drills that you can do in the beginning of your class to help with phonics before you go into reading. Another thing that I do with my students is I use these picture sound cards. So for example, this is R, and maybe for that week we'd be practicing letters or words that begin with the R sound as well as P. And one more is G. Okay, so I'd use these sounds to practice the phonetics and get my students ready to be able to use these. And then each student gets one of these in a set, and I put them in their boxes in the classroom, and they can use these to kind of get some phonetic drill practice. So I usually have them unpaperclip all of the pictures, and then put the beginning sound at the top. And this one. Then I have them take all the pictures. Each set has pictures that begin with the same beginning sound as the sound that we highlighted for that week. So I have them mix them up before they get started so they're not all in order. And then they have to look at the picture. Well, this picture maybe might confuse them and say they might think it's a dog, but if you look closely, it's a baby dog. So it would be puppy. Okay, so then we have P, G, and R. So they'll say puppy and have to figure out which of those sounds it goes with. And then put that with P. Okay, and then another one is a girl. So they say girl and they look at the letters they choose from and decide which sound it begins with. They put it in that category. Okay. Another one is rope. Okay, so I have them say rope and think about it and think about the sounds they hear at the beginning of the word rope and then decide which group it goes in. Is it P, G, or R? And they'll say R. So they put it in the R sound for the R. And then they have them go through the entire stack and complete all of the pictures, put them in each row that it corresponds with, and then have them practice saying the words. And it also helps build their fluency and then their ability to expressively say what the picture is. And over time, they'll get faster and faster in their ability to group each picture with the appropriate phonetic sound that it begins with. And then this transfers over to their reading skills because they'll see those sounds that we practiced that week in their reading and be able to convey what the sound is and be able to sound it out as they segment words in their reading. So these are some tips that I use in my classroom and I think they'll be helpful for you guys too. Thanks.